আমাদের সবাই প্রত্যেকটা প্লেয়ার খুবই ভালো পারফরম্যান্স দেখাচ্ছে, তো ইনশাআল্লাহ আমরা জিতবো এবং যেহেতু সবাই আমাদের সাথে আছে ইনশাআল্লাহ আমরা জিতবো।
আমার মনে হয় আজকে জিততে পারে রংপুর রাইডার্স কিংবা রাজশাহী কিংস। দেখা যাবে আজকে কে জিতবে। সো জিতবে কারা আপনাদের পক্ষ থেকে? Back to that comes.
Nice spear. Really excited band of supporters there. Oh, again, not allowing the batsman any space at all. Excellent bowling from Rubal Hussain. 4 runs from that over. 14 overs gone, 94 for 5.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
You're a real beauty. Oppo F5. Capture the real you.
2 minutes. মাঝ নদীতে তো বাতাস।
তোর ইন্টারনেট কিন্তু একটা পেইন। এই নে, শোন ওয়ান্ডারফুল একটা সং।
সুপার স্লো ইন্টারনেট ছেড়ে 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্কে আসুন। 7 দিন মেয়াদে 1 GB ইন্টারনেট মাত্র 94 টাকায়।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নম্বর।
Effective, he is down the order. He's come in now, and as you say, a really important time. We've got to make sure these two build a partnership. However, at the end of this over, just 5 to go. 93 for 5 now. They've lost wickets that slow down the rate. And the ball not coming onto the bat like they're expecting, so it's not going to be easy.
They're going to have to bowl second, the Rajshahi Kings, and that's going to be a little difficult. Also, the spinners not being able to get too much of a grip on the ball that will be travelling on the outfield on this rather wet outfield now. I like the way he's bowled a very controlled line and length as Mashrafi Mortaza. Just the offside, not trying anything fancy, ensuring that the batsman doesn't have ample opportunity to open space for himself. Such an intelligent cricketer. Those 4 balls, Darren Sami just got a single, and again cramped him for space. This is excellent from Mashrafi Mortaza.
Just talking about what scores would be good at the current rate. They'll get to 130. They'll feel that's not enough. Might want to getting 8 and over, being realistic. 138 to 140, I think, will be a decent total. First game of today, of course, between the Dynamites and Sixers. First innings total of 136, but conditions are different now with the dew as a factor. I think if they can get to 140 odd, they'll be happy, Shamim.
Yeah, I'd imagine so, but getting to that 140 will be quite a bit of a task, the way the bowlers are just bowling within themselves. Mashrafi Mortaza, Rubal Hussain has come back strongly in his second over, giving away 3 runs. Mashrafi so far has given away 3, only 1 ball left. It's a TSM production for Bangladesh Cricket Board, of course, and another brilliant delivery. Really slowed it down, and he finishes a superb over. 96 for 5 after 15.
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা, যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়। লাক্স।
শেষ খাওয়া শেষ, চাই সেন্টার ফ্রেশ, নতুন সেন্টার ফ্রেশ।
Having important discussion of how to get things on air and to your homes. Another good ball, Yorker length. Can't really do too much with that. Just a single, the result. Pressure building on the batsman.
It is, Shamim, and you can only think that one of these two, sooner or later, has to get going. You can tell there's a conversation happening between the two of them. Aaron Sammy nodding his head in agreement to whatever his partner, James Franklin, has said. But it can't be too long before you see one of these two try their hand at a few boundaries.
Full toss and banged away past his partner. Two fielders converging on it, slithering and sliding, but still managing to keep the ball inside the ground. That's good committed fielding.
Looking for the Yorker. And, it's possibly because of the wetness of the outfield from the dew that the ball slipped out. They managed to get two, however.
Prodigious use of the towel by all the bowlers, even spinners finding it tough to grip, to get enough revs on the ball. The pace bowlers finding it difficult to keep control. It's going to get worse in the second innings. There could be a wide, yeah, there again. Just not getting enough leverage on the ball, enough grip to ensure that it keeps a good line and length. The difficult times for the bowlers.
Yeah, he's looking for that full and wide Yorker. Can't see it now. But just two people back on the onside field. He won't want to be bowling anything close to the stumps, otherwise could be put away for an easy boundary.
Hundreds come up in the meantime. It's 101 for 5. There are your fielders on the onside, Tino. Right. But once Franklin comes in, obviously it becomes the offside, so they're changing over. And there'll be test for Tissera Pereira now. He has had a little bit of difficulty in trying to grip the ball and put it in the right areas. That is the advantage that James Franklin has got to take now. Something's got to give. Full toss again, just push away for a single. What do you think of the strategies in the middle? Must give credit to the bowlers, of course. The batsmen seem to be in that frame of a mind to take a few risks.
It just seems as though they've said to themselves, conditions aren't as they may have thought at the beginning of the game, Shamim. They're saying to themselves, let's possibly get ourselves to the last 3 overs of the innings, or the last 2, because there's not much to come after them. And if they can maybe then have a swing of the willow, they can go at maybe 4 and 5 to each over. Until then, maybe they're giving themselves the best chance to get a bigger total. But definitely the 2 trump cards left. Got to try and bat as long as possible.
There he goes, swing of the bat, big back left, and the ball has rocketed away for a very, very welcome boundary for the Rajshahi Kings.
Good connection. We were talking about those long levers. There's barely any width on that. But he has swung that willow and got a really good connection. Good boundary wide of the man at deep cover. And a welcome boundary, as you say.
Good over so far for the Kings. 10 runs already. Can Mashrafi finish it? Beg your pardon. Pereira finish it with a dot. Or does he leak out more runs? Sammy has other ideas. There he goes again. Similar kind of shot, but it's a little straighter. And thinking of a second run, not there. Completes the single that completes the over. 16 done. It's 107 for 5.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
খেলা 100 হোক না হোক, আমাদের বাড়ি কিন্তু 100 হবে।
ঠিক তাই, ফ্লাই অ্যাশবিহীন আকিশ সিমেন্ট স্থাপনাকে দেয় 100 বছরের অধিক স্থায়িত্বের নিশ্চয়তা।
2 মিনিটস। মাঝ নদীতে তো বাতাস।
তোর ইন্টারনেট কিন্তু একটা পেইন। এই নে, শোন ওয়ান্ডারফুল একটা সং।
সুপার স্লো ইন্টারনেট ছেড়ে 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্কে আসুন। 7 দিন মেয়াদে 1 জিবি ইন্টারনেট মাত্র 94 টাকায়।
আমার হাতে দেশের 1 নাম্বার নেটওয়ার্ক।
গ্রামীণ ফোন।
তুমি কখনোই সবকিছুতে এক্সপার্ট হতে পারবে না, এটা তো সবাই জানে, রাইট? তাহলে তোমার সাধারণ শ্যাম্পু, তা দিয়ে কিভাবে ড্যান্ড্রাফ দূর হবে? নেভার। ফাইনালি পেয়েছি ভরসা করার মতো একটি শ্যাম্পু, বেস্ট এভার ক্লিয়ার, নিউট্রিয়েন্ট 10 যুক্ত, যা দেয় জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, নন স্টপ। তাই যখনই চাই জিরো ড্যান্ড্রাফ, আমার ভরসা শুধুই ক্লিয়ার। ক্লিয়ার, নাথিং টু হাইড।
বাইরে দেওয়ালের উপর ধুলো টিকতেই দেয় না। এপেক্স আল্টিমা।
Yeah, we won it. Here he goes, first runs of the BPL. Almost goes all the way. That's a cracking shot.
It's going to go to hard, and that's got it. Super volley.
In the air again, this time taken.
BPL Season 5, Sylhet Sixers versus Comilla Victorians. Tomorrow at 2 p.m. live on GTV. Also on Gravitol app.
ভ্যাসলিন জেলি খুব সাধারণ কিছু, কিন্তু তৈরি করতে পারে অসাধারণ সব গল্প। কিভাবে জানতে হলে যোগ দিন আমার সাথে ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্টে। শুষ্ক ত্বক বা ঠোঁট ফাটা আমাদের জন্য খুবই সাধারণ, কিন্তু সুবিধাবঞ্চিত মানুষের জন্য এমন সমস্যাই হতে পারে ভয়াবহ। তাই ভ্যাসলিন হিলিং প্রজেক্ট ওদের ত্বকের সুস্থতায় সাহায্য করবে। বাংলাদেশের একমাত্র 100% পিওর পেট্রোলিয়াম জেলি ভ্যাসলিন। এভাবেই তৈরি হবে সাধারণ জারের অসাধারণ সব গল্প।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
After 16, they have 4 more overs to bat. Up against experience in the campaigner, Lassit Malinga, who didn't have a very good first over, but the second one was spot on, wickets, and not too many runs there. Depends what RAJ will be satisfied with as much as possible, because at the current run rate they will end up at 134. Anything close to 150 is what I feel can put a bit of a pressure. You just have to wait and see.
Well, both the batsmen are capable of teeing off. And the situation is ideal. Only 4 overs left in this innings. They got the license. But it all depends how they're going to use the license. They require to bat sensibly as well, as they'll be looking for big sixes. If they don't come, they have to make sure the scoreboard is ticking.
The mid of inside the circle for opportunity for Darren Sammy, who is on the strike. Probably eye that area over the top of the infielder at mid-off. Toss, attempted Yorker, but nevertheless a good delivery, because just a single. They need boundaries. They're thinking of putting up a decent total here. More than capable, as you just said, Amir, that both these batsmen are more than capable of hitting boundaries. But they've shown very good discipline, Rangpur Riders. And just have a look at the seamers to Franklin. They've not really bowled in good areas. They've been short, wide, but they've got away with it, because the score reads 108 for 5 in 16.1, and Rangpur Riders would be quite happy with what has happened so far.
Especially with the fact that their captain won the toss and elected to field first. The entire team has responded well to the captain's call.
Taking a little bit time to set the field. The fine leg comes inside the circle. It is a very good delivery. He'll be very happy to pick up a boundary, but nevertheless I thought that was a good delivery. Lucky break for Rashai, lucky break for Franklin, a boundary.
they care. Rajshahi Kings, they need runs. It doesn't matter how they come. Old-fashioned Chinese cut.
It could have been a wide because he had at the very last moment it's very wide indeed, and he just wanted to play it down to probably the third man, and he got an inside edge and luckily just went away from the keeper.
And also he was backing away from the stumps. Don't know why, because there was fine leg in place and also square leg in the circle. Change of field. Fine leg has been sent back. Good bowling from Lasat Malinga.
Yeah, he'll be eyeing that area to blow in the bowl in the block hole where you really don't allow batsmen to play some big shots. The Yorkers. Again, a full and a lovely delivery. He's been spot on. The Yorker specialist hitting the target. A lot will depend on this pair. Yeah, the next to come, we just saw a little while earlier, Mehdi Hassan Mirad, pinwin off spinner, fantastic career when he started play for Bangladesh. 19 wickets, I should say, in the 2 test matches that he played against England. Outstanding career. I thought he was very impressive in the T20 series in South Africa. Again, similar kind of length, but he's only managed to hit it away from that long on field. Bit of a mix-up. Derek Hedwood for curtains. Oh dear. Did he really pick it up? Definitely an opportunity. 114 for 5. Make that 116 for 5.
লাক্স জেসমিনের চিরচেনা সৌরভে ফ্লোরাল ফিউশন অয়েলের আধুনিকতা যা দেয় ফুলের মতো কোমল আর সুরভিত ত্বক। আমার সৌরভ, আমার পরিচয়, লাক্স।
স্যার লুজ প্লিজ। এমন ঝড়ের গতিতে সব লিখে ফেলতে ম্যাটাডোর বল পেন। এতে আছে জার্মান হাই ফ্লো ইঙ্ক, লেখাকে করে সুপার ডুপার ফাস্ট এন্ড ফাস্ট।
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
But certainly an opportunity in the last ball of the previous over. Had he picked it up, it would have been curtains for Darren Sammy. Would have been a big blow.
Still a very committed cricketer, Darren Sammy. He dived full length to save his wicket, but he's been absolutely brilliant. Lasat Malinga really bowled well, but he faltered on the last delivery when there was an opportunity. Let's hope it's not going to cost them.
Rubel is in the new bowler. 3 overs to be bowled in this innings. Partnership of 26 of 25 so far. Rajshahi Kings needs boundaries at this stage of the game. Both are big hitters, and especially Darren Sammy can really hit some big ones here.
Can be a dangerous over, this one. Oh, he started off well. The bowler getting a bit of dip at the last moment. Have a look. Excellent delivery. And that kind of a dip brings a lot of problems for the batsman. Semi did well to keep it out of the stumps.
Terrific piece of delivery from Rubel Hussain. Beautifully bowled Yorker, nearly going through the defences, and he will be targeting the same area. You got to get it right because if you don't get it right, then you can go for quite a lot of runs, because it will turn out to be a really juicy full toss. The batsman will be eyeing to get that kind of delivery that can put away and hit into the boundary.
Especially with the batsman having long levers. Again, a very well-directed delivery from Rubel.
Now this is very good from Rubel Hussain. Just can't do anything about that delivery. He knew that perhaps he might just get it wrong on that occasion. Another very good one from Rubel Hussain, right on the money. Just the two singles of the first two deliveries. Can they find a boundary in this over? What are the opportunities? Yes, there are men in the deep, but the ones inside the circle where there can be gaps created are behind square. One at fine leg and one at short turn inside the circle. Full toss. Well, now where is he gone? He's gone many a miles. That's what he's capable of. That is a massive blow from the big man himself.
Give him an inch. He'll take a yard, Darren Sammy. High full toss. Hit it hard and long. An important six.
Yeah, that's what can go wrong if you're not getting it right. We spoke about it a little while earlier when he bowled those two really good Yorkers. You've got to make sure that you don't falter in the line and the length. That's exactly what he did, and he smashed it out of the park.
Oh, you can't bowl accurate Yorkers, 6 of them in an over. As a bowler. Oh, another one. Full toss, same result. 2 successive sixes. And Darren is asking the leg umpire. That was a no ball. He thought that was high enough to be called a no ball.
High enough or not, that's a sixer. That's a beautiful shot. In a full toss, and then it's got the distance. That is a terrific batting. This could just over turn out to be a really big one. Already 14 runs in this over. It looks okay to me. And he's turning it on. He's not happy. Like, just consider the way you're batting at the moment, because you're batting beautifully. 14 in this over. 2 more deliveries to be bowled. Yes, sir.
Pressure on the bowler. Change in the field setting. Squarely been asked to come in the circle. Third full toss. Not quite getting that one from the middle of the bat. And in the process, 2 runs were scored. 15 already in this over.
16 because he came back for the second, and it's very good running between the wickets because he didn't hit it too hard. Back past the bowler, took the first one very quickly, and then well supported by James Franklin. Good running, really good running. It's turning out to be a big over, and all of a sudden the score is looking good for Rajshahi. Yes, can they get over 160? Possibility, yes. Again, a wide one on that occasion from Rubel Hussain, resulting in 2 runs. 18 runs in that over, a massive over. Rajshahi after the end of 18 are 134 for 5.
No money for music. এখন গান শোনো কোনো ডেটা চার্জ ছাড়া। Yonder Music exclusively Robi এবং Airtel userদের জন্য। Download the #1 music app now.
ফিরতে হলে রবিতে ফিরে যাও।
রবিতে ফিরে এলেই 1 বছরের জন্য ফ্রি ইন্টারনেট, 100% গ্যারান্টি। এছাড়াও থাকছে আকর্ষণীয় অফার। রবি।
Such a dangerous format, this T20. couple of overs can change the complexion of the game. In the last over, Rajshahi Kings scored 18 runs and it has given them a chance. Have a look how accurate Lasith Malinga was with his lines, with his lengths. Nothing for the batsman to work with.
And that's what you expect for someone like Lasith Malinga. The average score has been 148. 15 times teams have played T20 matches here. Out of the 15 times, 13 matches have been won batting second. Yeah, 148, 150, I reckon on a pitch like this could be a competitive total. We saw 137 when they scored Dhaka Dynamites, but then again, the openers took the game away right from the word go. It was outstanding. I just have a feeling if the teams can manage to score 150, close to 150, or just above 150, maybe somewhere around 150, 60. It'll certainly be a good game on hands.
Yeah, you're talking about drier conditions. The conditions here are quite dewy. So it might become difficult for the batsmen to defend. Oh, beg your pardon, bowlers to defend.
We'll just have to wait and see. Rajshahi Kings would be hoping that this may go on until the very last ball. And if they can manage to do that, and I'm sure then 150, I think even 160 is a possibility. Such a big over the last over, 18 runs.
Yeah, both the batsmen will be discussing, let's get 10 from this over. Then we'll have a chance to score 160. And the man on strike is Darren Sammy. Oh, looked so good in the previous over.
And the man with the ball, Lasith Malinga. A good battle going on in the middle.
Great contest. One power hitter, the other one. Oh, that's a full toss. In the air and taken. That's a big wicket. That's a huge one.
Well, he delivers. He delivers right on time. Just when things were looking good for Rajshahi, Lasith Malinga comes back into the attack. Second delivery forces Darren Sammy, who looked to be in such good touch, hit one straight down the throat at deep mid-wicket. It is a good wicket, big wicket for Rangpur Riders. He goes for 29. Rajshahi 135 for 6.
ও একদিন মানুষের মতো মানুষ হবে, তাই ওর জন্য আমরা নিয়ে এসেছি মাত্র 10 টাকায় সেরা স্বাদে নাম্বার 1 পুষ্টি প্রতিদিন, স্বাদে ভরা সেরা পুষ্টি।
2 মিনিটস। মাঝ নদীতে তো বাতাস।
তোর ইন্টারনেট কিন্তু একটা পেইন। এই নে, শোন ওয়ান্ডারফুল একটা সং।
সুপার স্লো ইন্টারনেট ছেড়ে 1 নম্বর নেটওয়ার্কে আসুন। 7 দিন মেয়াদে 1 জিবি ইন্টারনেট মাত্র